Alright, how's it going, everyone? So today I'll be flying some of my young birds. What I did, I merged 5 or 6 older birds with the kit. So these older birds, they are my late hatch. The last few that I capped. There's 2 that are coming to their span. The rest are still tumbling. So with just a few older birds, it made my younger kit. So I'm gonna show you how they fly. I do notice that like within 5 minutes, some of the young birds, not all, some are falling apart. So their kitting is still not that good at this point. There's 2 that are not doing so well. So I'm gonna keep an eye on those 2. But I'm gonna flag my birds right now. So they are kitting. These are the same birds that were flying and were dispersing. So just like that, just with a few older birds, and they are kitting. Yeah, they're flying tight circles. That's one trait I noticed about the Spark Axle birds. So with just 4 or 5 older birds, correction, 6 older birds, it made a big difference. So one thing about my place, I want to make sure my young birds are pretty good with my surroundings before I merge my older birds, because they do go up. And then once they know my surroundings when they're flying, not surroundings when they're like in my yard, when they're flying, and they know how to come back for about a week or 2 weeks, at least for 2 weeks, then that's when I add a few older birds, and that's when they'll kit. So these are the same young birds again. And they are kitting really nice today. See, that's an older bird that's coming to the row. I do fly my birds hard. I fly them twice a day. So I still got a group flying. Most of these are young birds. So they've been flying for about 20 minutes. So these young birds are kitting pretty good. And then I'll show you a few that came down. So a few older birds, they came down. They're being cut back on feed. And that's one of the young birds. That's an older bird to the right. This one came down. and this one. So I'm gonna continue flying these birds for a little bit longer, twice a day, until most of my young birds are kitting good. Then I'll start flying them once a day. Yeah, these birds are not doing much right now, but they just need some airtime. All right. Till next time, take care.